We've put all of these back there. There's one
That's
missing
fine.
that side.
What are you doing, Kieran?
So, what's up guys? It's Kieran here. As you may know from the updates to the channel video, we are stripping this BMW. Not for parts.
Sadly,
No, we're not making money off this. We are stripping this to respray the car by ourselves, me and Dylan, behind the camera. Say hello, Dylan.
hi guys.
That's going to be vertical.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So, we're on TikTok Live right now. Our first ever TikTok Live, and mine. We have, I don't know, like 100 and something viewers, which is actually insane.
For the first TikTok.
For the first TikTok Live we've ever done. So, we've taken the bonnet off, bumper off, front nose cradle.
Yeah, we did a little bit of work. The idea was to film on TikTok and then as well film while we're busy doing this, but we both got a little caught up. That's fine.
So the fenders are already loose.
They're almost loose. Yeah.
But yeah, basically Dylan and I are gonna try to spray this car ourselves. Tonight the plan is to sand and maybe lay primer if we can get there. But yeah, basically we don't have money. We want the car to look nice.
Exactly.
And
it will be a DIY build.
I think I'm 1,000 Rand in on paint and all the prep stuff, and then our labor's free.
That's fine.
Hopefully we make some money off of TikTok.
Our labor is free.
But yeah, this is the E36 as you guys know. It's the daily driver, drift missile, whatever you want to call it. According to my mom, it's a daily. Which, I mean, it actually must be a daily. I need a car to go to university. So it's running quite well actually, except it's struggling to start right now. But I think it's just the alternator needs new brushes so that it charges the battery.
So Kieran got a little bit, how do you say it, excited. So the idea was that he wanted to clean majority of this up. The wiring looked like maybe it was chassis swap, but I think for legal reasons we can't say that.
But it actually wasn't, because we ended up finding the...
We found the plate.
We found the VIN and the plate right here,
and
which we spent a solid 3 days looking for, and it was right in our face. And then our friend Anthony and my father looked at it for like 2 seconds and were like, "Are you dumb? It's right there." So yeah, let's get back to work.
Our mistake.
We'll show you what we get up to next. I think the car will have its fenders off next, and the car will be out by the time we start.
And then we'll see where we go from here.
Yeah. There's a Bluetooth.
There we go. That's fine. Okay.
So we have a small complication. I bought a bunch of sandpaper, and one of our workers cleaned the office where I am positive I put the sandpaper. Now we can't find it, and none of our workers can find it. So we're on our way home and get supper on our way home or on our way back to find the said sandpaper. See if I left it at home. But basically, hopefully it's there.
Hopefully.
Basically the whole BMW is stripped. We pushed it outside already. So that's done. So now we're going to start sanding and hopefully primer tonight.
Took off the fenders.
The fenders, bonnet cradle or light cradle, front bumper and bonnet. So that's round one. Next weekend we'll do the 4 doors. After that we'll do the rear fenders and the boot and the back bumper.
And you say the roof is normally the most difficult because it runs down, or what?
No, because it's big. It's a big section, so you can get streak marks in it from the way you spray your gun.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah. So we're a bit stuck right now at this very moment. But Dylan wanted to tell you guys a story about our BMW situation.
Yeah. So I was looking for a car the moment that I got my driver's, because I previously drove a motorbike and then that ran into a complication as well. I crashed, I think, in March. It wasn't a bad accident, but thereafter I fixed the bike up and I wanted to trade it, and then I got left with a marked as stolen Kawasaki. So then I sold the bike for 20, and then I had money saved up, so then I bought the BMW. Because it was my second week of driving, I think I did majority of my driving tests with Kieran. I passed first time, luckily. Not sure how. Can only mean he's a good teacher. Then Kieran drove the car for me, and then we came to the conclusion
that it was excellent.
It was excellent. It was a good deal.
Best car you could ever buy for 30k.
We didn't really test anything. I think that was the biggest issue.
What's up, guys? We fucked up so bad. We sanded the whole hood, or we flapper dished it with an angle grinder. to bare metal, and yeah. Are you pointing at me? Fuck you, man. Yeah, we messed up. We went to bare metal. We're not even gonna bother with these 4 pieces behind us. One of our employees, his father, has a spraying company. We're on TikTok as well. He's got a spraying company. He resprayed one of our work vehicles for us. Actually fairly well priced. So I'm gonna ask him tomorrow if we provide the paint, and sandpaper, etc. Can he spray it for a very good price? Because I'm a poor person, very, very poor. So yeah, that's messed up. I wouldn't be surprised if that's rust by tomorrow. This was all Dylan's idea, by the way.
Yeah, definitely my idea. This is my...
Check here, the new guy to the channel, and he comes here with these big ideas and it messes up. So yeah, we kind of messed up. So we're gonna park the E36. We're gonna spray the rims ourselves tomorrow, but that will do rattle can, I think. But yeah, I think we in over our heads.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. We've never sprayed or done anything like this before, so I think it's good to
learn.
Not learn. There's a word I'm looking for. Like realize when we're in out of our depth, and rather just. I know I wanted to save money, but yeah, this isn't going to happen in this way. So I'm going to ask his dad, spray this. Give him 4 doors next weekend. So spray that. Yeah, not good, but we learn from our mistakes. The doors aren't that bad. I'm sure if I have a spray painted front end and rear end, it'll be fine.
In the bonnet.
Yeah, the bonnet and the front end made it look the worst. So yeah, that's where we are for now, and I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow when we spray the rims or something else.
So, ignore the previous video. We're trying to see how far we can get. So, I was busy sanding this to get it as smooth as humanly possible. It's not as smooth as we would have liked, but for the first time it's not as bad. Hopefully after we are done with it, it should be perfectly fine. Definitely doesn't look bad on camera at least. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, so that's like the first coat done.
Still filming, of course. So, just finished putting on the layer. Sadly, a little bit of streaking, but we'll try equalize it now. The biggest issue was the texture, which it's mostly equaled out. We thought it's going to be a lot more ridgy, but it should be perfectly fine. We'll try in a moment to equalize the streaks, but we're doing good so far.
What's up, Angelo? So we did a thing and we lied to you. Yeah. We basically said, you know what, if we're going to take it to someone to spray, we might as well... Try. And it came out bang on. So we did that. And then we had so much paint left over. Dylan and I said, you know what, screw it, we're going to do the bumper. So the bumper's fully primed. and it's now 3 a.m.
Yeah. It's a good 3 in the morning.
We're about to leave, but we cleaned up really nicely. Not leaving the place in a mess, so my dad can't be angry. But we're going to sand this tomorrow with a 600 and an 800. Primer it once more maybe, and then we should be able to lay some dimes with the painting equivalent of that.
Yeah.
Dylan and I can't weld. I can spray, Dylan needs to learn how to spray. So maybe on something small Dylan can spray.
And on something big I can learn to weld.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it came out really nicely for a big panel. This is my first time ever spraying a big panel. I've only ever sprayed small stuff with Kenneth from Evive Customs. But I'm pretty happy with this. We're going to get some filler primer for the bonnet from where we grinded it. And we're going to get some body filler for some sections on the bumper where there's cracks. But all in all, I'd say that's pretty successful. We only left with the 2 fenders tomorrow morning. We're going to sand and the cradle thingy. And then we should be able to lay white on Sunday perhaps. So yeah, very successful for a day we thought went completely to the dumps.
Yeah.
We'll see you. Not tomorrow, not the next video, but tomorrow's section. Cheers.
Just got Kieran spraying the trunks with Kyle by his side. As you can see, we prepared Kyle fully. We fully set up the paint gun as well, so it actually sprays out it's supposed to. Here we have Dylan. A little bit special, but that's fine. That's how we like our friends. Just finished spraying that fender. We still need to spray this one.
Run reaction on these.
PPE to the fullest.
See it, I don't know what's it.
Okay, that's cool. This is done in a well-ventilated room.
Okay, take my door.
We don't promote drinking on the channel. Sponsored by Hunters.
Don't drink and drive. Smoke and fly.
Luckily I'm not driving right now.
This is the closest I'll ever get to seeing my life. It sounds like an AK-57.
Mm. koala beam.
Is this supposed to be white? Carl's gonna be the most part.
Wow, I was doing that once. Kenan straight up just came out. Don't try. I really think you should know.
Yeah, I believe you.
There's a funny video, right?
I have a sensitive nose. It's called the intake.
Yeah, it looks like it sounds like blue, folks.